The Morgan dollar has a fabled pitch, a great story, 1878 to 1904, one more year in 1921, but only one coin can give us this story. Let's go to it. What is that story? Well, when the coin was introduced in 1878, it had 8 tail feathers. You might have heard of the story or remember hearing about the story. We make this beautiful coin, and we have 8 tail feathers. Well, shortly thereafter, since it was the first big silver dollar in circulation in a while, people looked at it, and somebody from the Audubon service said, eagles don't have even numbers of tail feathers. It was enough of a shake to where the U.S. Mint changed the design. And they went to a 7 tail feather for all the rest of the coins. So there is one coin, the 1878 8 tail feather, that has 8 tail feathers. Now here you can see this graphic will come with it. There is the 8, the original coin, the corrected 7. The only mint to make an 8 is Philadelphia. So when they made 28 years of service, they made 28 7 tail feathers and 1 8 tail feather. San Francisco has all 7 tail feathers. Carson City has all 7 tail feathers. New Orleans, all 7 tail feathers. Only the original first year is an 8. Early in the year, this one. Now, by the way, am I the only one that's looking at this coin and is just saying, it is stunning. These are gorgeous uncirculated coins. We haven't had this on the air for 3 or 4 months. We've had to accumulate them coin by coin. And they got to look like this to get in the group. Which is why we haven't had them on for that length of time. Look at the detail on the breast feathers. The high point on the reverse. When's the last time you've seen a Philadelphia strike where you can count the actual feathers? Well, with this 8 tail feather specimen, you can. On the right-hand side, 7. The bottom left is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tucked up. 8 tail feathers. The only one of its kind. The only one of its kind. Now, if you look at the numbers, Philadelphia and San Francisco both struck about 9.7 million coins, 1878. Carson City was 2.2 million. There was only 749,500 8 tail feathers. It's easily the rarest. And by the way, the math secondarily proves it out. The fun thing about us today in collecting, which was different than when I started 40 years ago, was our memory and our red books or our guidebooks were what we got through. If you go to shows, you know what you find and what you don't find, and you keep track of it, and what grades as well, which explains why certain coins can't be found. This is one of them. Well, the mintage figures say one thing. Well, the surviving numbers are different. And that's where the world is different today, because now we have Chapter 2 information available to us. And that Chapter 2 is, we have ANAX, NGC, we have PCGS, all these private certification services doing what? Keeping track of how many coins they see. No matter what the grade is, they record it. And I look at that a lot. So I'm a numbers geek when it comes to coins, because numbers tell you a lot. Here are the numbers of 1878. And this is just NGC by itself, by the way, but it gives you a barometer. It gets bigger with the PCGS and ANAX. The 1878 San Francisco, they've seen over 61,000 coins. The 1878 Carson City, they've seen over 32,000 coins. The 1878 corrected 7 tail feather, both varieties, 28,000 coins seen. So every one of them special, no questions asked. All of them first year of issue. And then there's the 8 tail feather that just brings it home and just smiles. 15,779. Nothing else is even close. This is the tortoise and the hare, no questions asked. So in collecting, in Morgan dollars, there is a 97 coins. P's, D's, S's, O's, and CC's. And then there's one 8-tail feather to make 98. This is that 8-tail feather. And tonight they're uncirculated and they're gorgeous. The competition, they're over 600 on the same coin you're looking at for a beautiful Unc. We are $250 less. Now, our middle name is Value, America's Value Channel. And those of you that have been with us before, and those of you that are with us for the first time this evening, both big thank yous. You'll know that we go through 50-odd coins a night, where the others have to play for 16 or 17 minutes and they bring out 20 coins a night. So we're able to bring out, because of our business model, the way we want to talk about coins. We're going to talk about as much variety as possible. So I can take a coin like this, where they're selling for 600 and price it way under that. So I'm going to turn every single coin I have. Know why? It's a great coin, it's a crazy story, and it's a phenomenal price. And together we make it work. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for the last 15 plus years of doing this here at America's Value Channel. It's all about the Morgans. And what do I mean by that? Well, in 2021, the world spun funky on its axis because the U.S. Mint brought out a 100th anniversary Morgan, right? All of them 7 tail feathers, by the way. But they made the P, the S, the O, the D, the CC. 175,000 of them all, right? And they're all $250 to $300 a coin. When's the last time if you've been on that Great American Coin Hunt, you've been to a couple of shows, when is the last time you honestly saw an uncirculated 8-tail feather? 1878. Yeah. Hey, we came back from a show last week, Grant and I, and we ended up with 1 coin. 3 days of work, 1 coin. And that's not uncommon. It's just special. But the numbers, as I referenced, prove it out. Now, if you went there and every table you went to had one, it wouldn't be, well, the special coin we think it is. The special coin we know it is. Guys, 30-second clock, please. We're down to single digits. Remember, avccoins.com. 24/7, 365. They made some phenomenal improvements for ordering online. Slick and easy. This one's going to sell out, everybody. So if you're online, probably in a good place. If you're calling up right now, patience. My operators will get to you. If you're online via the web, push it through your shopping cart, lock it down. We can't see it in the shopping cart, but when you get an order number, it takes away inventory. Not $600, $349.95. The only 8-tail feather Morgan here tonight. Oh my.